Hi everybody, hope everybody okay and bow. Right, yeah, another week. So things are sort of in place and in motion. We've done quite a lot of different things to the club. Made it, obviously cleaned it, made it environmental friendly for you all. So when we come back in training, hopefully we're looking at the beginning of September if everything goes to plan. We're just a couple of weeks, obviously 3 to 4 weeks behind England. So we're just going to see what happens over there. But fingers crossed, gang, fingers crossed we can get back here and get some good training done. You obviously notice underneath me what we've done is another system. We've changed all the mats thanks to Christopher's been in, and just basically so the mat section you're in, there'll be another little system inside these coloured mats so you know where to stand. You're going to get the 2 metres distance between everybody so everybody's safe. So it has been a very busy time. So yeah. So again, thanks very much for your help and support. Parents, massive huge thank you, can't say it enough. So it's hopefully things are going to start to get back to normal as can be anyway. Alright then, brown and black belts. Let's just take it a little bit further on now. We're going to look at, I was going to do some locks, but it's very hard to do locks when you haven't got another student to try the locks on. So we're going to go a little bit back a bit. Okay, and bam. Okay, let's go with the head. And down. Back up again. And down. To one side. To the other. Other side. Again. So this time we're going to take the ear to the side. To the centre. To the opposite side. Centre. Opposite side. So we're just stretching that neck we're doing. Centre. Over. Last time. Nice and slow movements. Circles one way. Other way. Okay, and spin those shoulders forward about. Just nice and small. Nothing major to begin with. Backwards. Arms forward. And backwards. Across the body. Okay, let's put the hands into the hips and push forward. Backwards. Let's go to one side. To the other. We're going to go forward again. Backwards. Keep those legs nice and straight for us. Into the centre. We're going to go from one side to the other. Circles one way. And the other. And just shake those legs nice and gently. Push those hands onto the knees. Gentle push with no pressure put onto those legs. Just nice and gently. Nice and gently. Push forward and back. Forward and back. And relax. Nice and relaxed. Okay, so we're just going to start working more on the leg movements. I'm hoping you can see. So I appreciate we usually have the big box in the middle and it's really easy to see, but and this might be slightly a little bit challenging for you with the ground, the mats, but hey, we're going to have to do with what we've got, haven't we, gang? Okay, so left leg in front for me, please. Right then, target, the opponent's coming towards us. What we're looking at doing is taking the left leg to the side. As soon as the left leg goes over, bring the right leg so we're into one straight line. So that there, move back a little bit, we're looking at the one straight line. Okay. So there. We haven't got that good strong stance, but we're just looking here because straight away we're going to go into the cat stance and we're going to do the attack. So nice and relaxed. Remember, senior grades, as we're out there, if you have the fists closed, very aggressive. So nice and relaxed, hands open. So we're pushing them away. Yep. And again, to the person over there, to the teacher over there, to the member of the public over there, that is non-aggressive. And that's what we want to do. Because as soon as we close the fists, we get this adrenaline rush, and it makes us, it's called the fight or flight syndrome, okay? So we've got to just try and avoid that by calming it down. Push it away, push against the air, it doesn't matter. But if you can push away, your hands are still here. All right, so that's what we're going to start working on with the senior grades. So from here, nice and relaxed, we're going to keep those hands, right, fingers, keep those fingers tight. Thumb in, all right? Yeah, we don't have them up here, and we don't have them fingers open like this. Just keep your hands nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. Keep the elbows bent because if they're straight, and you get jolted and kicked, and you try and block it, you're going to get a lot of pain into your shoulders. So get those arms nice and relaxed, just a slight bend, open. So from here, they come into attack. We're going to move if we need be. Straight away, we're in there. The hand's gone to the side. Bring the knee up, straight the knee up, kick straight in. So you don't have to take it all the way around and bring this leg back to kick. We've got the front leg. So nice and relaxed, hands up, nice and open, okay? Come in with a strike, we just take that block. Leg there, it's going straight back in. Straight away from this position, because I've done a half circle, the knee is bent. The knee, remember we said these last couple of weeks, we've been talking about the offset, the balance, the knee has bent. So what I'll do is I'll do it from this angle. The attacker comes in, move forward. As the attacker comes in, we block, knees there straight away. It's bent. That's what I'm looking for, is that bend in the leg. So once we've blocked knee, hands are still open, this hand can take the block away, this hand's going to come in front. From there, legs coming up. Leg comes up, toes back, strike, back down. Nice and safe. Little moves now for the senior grades. So again, let's face the opponent, hands nice and relaxed. All of a sudden the aggressor comes in for the attack. Let's take it slightly, push him to the side. I'm in the stance already. I have only had to move about 6-7 inches. From here, nice and relaxed, bend. Taking that weight down straight away, oof, big kick. What we don't want to do is kick while the person's moving forward. And this is why we take that position, because we're ready. If that person's coming too aggressive and I've pushed them to the side, they will carry on. Remember we teach you the trains. If you have two trains coming together and you think you're stronger than that train and this train thinks it's stronger than you, boom, crash. It's going to go everywhere. All right. So if there's a train coming, let the train go. Let it go. Use its own power against itself. So from here, don't boom, stop it full on. Okay, let it go. I'm ready. And if that person goes along, we don't have to kick. We can turn again and face them. So it's all about turning. So this is what we're going to work on. I want to practice how turns and our moves now. This is what we're going to do. A lot of leg work. Okay, so we're going to put our left leg in front. Okay, into your normal stance. Nice and relaxed. Fists up and open hands. I want to see the open hands from browns and black belts. From here, we literally are going to do a little half circle. So as we're doing the little half circle, we're doing both hands. Alright, so all of you who've seen Karate Kid, yeah, before you say it. Okay, so from here, at the same time. We don't want to do this one, then this one. Okay, so it's taking at the same time, you are just moving. So that there, if I don't move those legs, is a good technique, but you're still left with the rest of your body as the target. So, to the side, it's there. Automatically the knee has bent, and the leg is raised. Okay, it's raised. So again, what we've got to remember though, is because we've done this move all in one go, toes don't point down. We need those toes up to give a good kick. Okay? Right, we're going to the next part, where we're going to go to the inside. So this is the outside we're looking at doing. I'm going to keep the left leg in front, and we're going to do the inside. Now the inside is a lot more dangerous, because if you think about it, on the outside, if I push the person away, they haven't got much of a target, yeah? So because they're going away from you. But if I try and block on the inside, what I've got is this person's body coming towards me with a head, teeth, might bite you, might split you, gross, but it happens. They've also got a fist. They've got 2 knees, 2 feet. All right, so they've got lots of things, and all I've got is this body here. So we need to be quick. We need to get out the way of this one. Get out the way. Yeah. So the person comes in. Now my left leg's in front. So what I'm thinking of doing is if I can push away, but to get that twist from here, it's very uncomfortable. There's no power there. So what we're looking at doing is coming in nice and tight. Now if at my height, or a little bit smaller than me, what I'm looking at doing is just blocking from here, just taking the arm over, not punching them. All that arm's doing is coming together, coming close to them. And if you think about it, when somebody does that to you, you're automatically, if somebody just throws something at you, you're going to move your head back. What I'm looking at doing is getting this arm from here, nice and relaxed. Okay, block is over their arm. This has brought the arm in here. All right, so we're looking at doing a big circle, big cradle. We'll practice this when you come in, because anything to do with the inside is dangerous. Me, I prefer the outside, less contact, but we've got to teach you both ways at the end of the day, because it might not happen when you're going to get that chance. It might be, what if there's a wall and I've got no room for the wall? So you just don't know where we're gonna, when it might happen. So left leg in front, we're looking for that block. As that block comes over here, straight over the arm, if we get that chance, we go into a forward roll. You'll do that with the instructors, not with each other, just in case you get injured. Yeah, so that literally is, you're throwing us onto the floor and you're landing on us. As you land on us, you'll do the elbow strike and we'll have the guards on our faces. So you'll just do literally throw down, strike behind. Yep. Okay, so let's swap. Right leg, right leg. So we're going to come outside again. So again, it's no different from here. Nice and relaxed. Yep. As soon as we do hands, it's there. Legs up. Exactly the same. Front leg's going to kick, goes down, but the hands are blocked. So from here, hands open, okay, big block, then it's there. Look at it, it's leaning back, so it wants to come up. It knows something has to happen. If it doesn't need to come up, don't bring it. But if it's here, blocked, good kick, it's there. All right. Okay, right, so just two different ways we're going to spin around. And again with this one, exactly the same. If we're doing this move, block it over. Okay. With this one, we're going to have to be mindful that if somebody blocks, yeah, if we step forward, you're going to reduce the distance, so it's very hard to get that hold. So from here, if they block, step back, and we've got them into the roll, and we're not stopping their flow. And the reason that does, if somebody comes towards you, yeah, and you don't stop it, their dynamics, they will fall over. They will fall over. Right, gang, good, good, good. Let's do some knee work into the small area now. So nice and relaxed. Okay, left leg in front. Right there. Okay, we've got that block. We've done that block. We're going to do the kick. We're coming straight down. From there, we've still got hold of the individual, but we've done the kick. So the centre of balance is here. From there, one hand under or over. It's up to you. It all depends on the height of them. From here, always keep your leading hand in front of the face, because we're looking at that leg swipe. Okay, so you're looking at the Gary when it comes over. So from here, the block, we've got the kick, comes in. Now, if this has come, this for me will be coming underneath. Yeah. If they're a big person, do not try this. Do not try it, something else. So once we've done the block, we've done the kick, we're coming down, it's the back leg now. As we're moving forward with this hand protecting our face, this one is gonna, doesn't chop them, open hand, and all it's doing is pushing this arm against their body. So from here, straight over. So this comes in. Right. Now some of you have got this thing, I don't know why, but you want to swipe that leg. Now that's fine. We can do these huge judo swipes and big kicks, yeah? Not a problem at all, I promise you, yeah? But as you get, as you're young and you start to develop, okay, that's when you get the strength in this part of the area here, okay? So you'll get that full circle. What we're looking at before that, okay, and we've showed you this, is just this step down. Because if the person's leg's here, once we put that leg in, we've all practiced this, if the toes go down first and you can feel the back of their leg, as soon as you push your heel down, you've bent their leg. You've not bent it the wrong way, you've actually done it from here and you've just reduced it. So you're actually just from there, your leg goes down the side. I know it's hard because there's nobody else swimming, and you're pushing it over. As soon as that pushes over, then you've got their balance. Doesn't matter which leg it is. So it can be here. So what I want you to do is think about grabbing a piece of wood from the side and pushing it into the ground. Yeah? Don't want you to do it, but that's what you've got to think about. So pushing it in. So from here, this leg, then comes the piece of wood. We don't want you to kick the leg. That's the senior grade stuff. What we're looking at doing is pushing that leg behind their leg. Toes are down, nice and tight. Yeah. Once you straighten that leg, they're off. They're twisted. That leg itself, you won't need to use your hands. You don't need to use your hands to get them offset. Yeah. Doesn't matter which side it is. As soon as this leg comes up and goes down, here your hands are free. As soon as you push that knee down, that's their leg gone. Your leg is entwined then. Yep. That twist will actually push them down to the ground, because what it's doing is pivot motion. So from here, or this one, doesn't matter, once it goes in, there, they're locked. And as soon as I twist, you're actually pulling their bone, their kneecap in the opposite way. They'll drop to the floor. Bigger stuff, again. Do not try this at home. Do not try this with parents, with your brothers or sisters, any of the animals. Do not try it whatsoever. Okay, only in here, and the instructor knows what's going to happen and they can twist and move. Okay, right then. So we're going to put our left leg in front. Right, so we're going to move this left leg. Now we're going to do a lot of movements with the left leg. So what we're doing first of all is from here, we're going to do your knee crescent kicks. Okay, so your knee block, straight away from there, we're going to go outside block, front kick. Then we're going to turn to the side and we're going to do your snapping down side kick. So what this does is, again, do not try this at home. All this is doing is from here, is pushing down and it's allowing the pressure to go down. So we're just getting that kick. So we're just getting used to that kick, coming up, going down, back up, going down, back up. It's about the twist in the hips, down. So again, we'll try with the right leg then. So from here, we're looking at inside, outside, might get a kick, straight down. From this position, I want you to come up, twist those hips, so you're going down. We don't want that because your knees, both knees are offset, wrong position. So from here, once you've done the front kick, down, bring it across, because it's going straight down. That there, crunch. Again, we won't show you because you're youngsters. It has an awful lot of power. Okay, right then, so from here, left leg in front, we're going to go inside. We're going outside. Okay, your front kick, down, to the side, bring it up, snapping down. Once we're snapping down, straight there, this back leg, the swing, and you're looking just a little hook kick. Very hard when there's nothing in front of you. Very hard game. But all I need to do, first of all, okay, is just practice. Just coming around. Back leg, you're just taking it off. When you're happy to do that, I would leave it. Have a go at home. If you've got a wooden floor, be careful. Yeah, be careful what you wear, because if you're wearing socks, you're going to skid. Yeah, just be careful. Mats, be careful you don't burn your toes or your feet. So it's a bit of a catch-22 really, but just nice and slowly. This is what we're saying to you. We're giving these little clues and these little tasks nice and slowly. And when you come back into the unit, then we step it up, because we know you're safe on the mats. And you can do these for the 2 metre radius. Yeah, so find a spot. If you want, get a little bit of masking tape or tape, micropore on that spot, put your foot in that spot. Yeah, and this is what I want you to do. I want you, if you're keeping that foot there, just take one big step. And where that is, I want you to put another mark there. Or maybe a little bit closer, it's up to you, little mark. Because what's going to happen is, I want somebody to watch where you do these kicks. Now to do the kicks, first of all, you'll come around and you'll practice, and you won't hit that target. You're a bit shorter. But eventually you'll get quite comfortable with bending your body down. And eventually what will happen is, you're going to go down to the floor. So from here, you will actually take to the floor. Only in here. Only in here. Okay? Right then. Whilst we're on the floor, we're going to do something else. Right, again, if it is a carpet, let's get a couple of towels with permission, or maybe a pillow with permission. Put that underneath your hip. Alright? Okay, so what we've had is a student, not one of our students, but my friend, he was asking me a question. One of his students got beaten up because they got pushed to the floor and they were attacked on the floor. And this person, young child, he was 12, 13, tried to get up. But he tried to get up at the wrong time of the fight. Now, yes, there was a bully in front of him, and yes, this bully was trying to hurt him. He was trying to punch him in the head while he was on the floor. Bad, very bad. So let's practice some little fun. This is a little exercise. Again, wooden floor, love it. Pillow on that floor with permission. You're going to spin round. Just be careful you don't hurt yourself or make yourself sick, any of you. Right then. So, when we sit on the floor, if we push to the floor, straight away we do not sit up like this if there's a person in front of us. Never. And the reason being is that we have to now do this move, maybe that move, then this, to move backwards. Right, let's get rid of that. Straight to the floor, gone down, straight to the side. We just move back a little bit. What we're doing is we're protecting our vital organs here. Yeah, keeping nice and low. We're not giving too much of a target. Keep it low. When we go into a fear stage, we go into what we call a fetal position. So when you're all babies and you're in your mummy's belly, you're all nice and tight. And that's because one, space, and two, because you were comfortable, like it was safe. And this is the brain saying safe. Now from here, what we've got is good strong kicks away. If somebody comes too close, we're pushing away. We don't try and do a huge kick to the head, and the reason being is if we try and kick to the head, what will happen is we'll turn around, we'll open our area of our groin, we'll kick up, and there's a strong point, that there's a strong high portion of chance that they'll be able to grab hold of the leg because we haven't got that much pressure when we go past the knee joint. Alright, so we're giving it little snaps. There's a good chance they're going to get hold of that. So we're going to take that chance out of it. We keep the knees pointing the same way. Always the same way. Okay, we're keeping the fists up. We're keeping the arm, not the elbow, the arm. Flat arm on the floor. Flat because I know it's there, and then we're not putting any pressure on the back of the elbow. Okay, so flat arm. Keep legs up, side of the body on the floor. Protecting. We can look around, see what's happening. Let's get those legs out. The reason we're doing that is because we're hopefully trying to push that person over. That's all. We're not there to break any legs or any knees. We're just trying to, nice and low, to push them out of the way. What that will do is their brain will tell them to get out of the way quickly. And we can start. So what I want you to do is, try this. We're going to do it for 5 seconds. 5 seconds is not a long time. So, onto your side. There's the person. Keep still and just do this. Alright? And all we're going to do is 3, 2, 1. Change straight away. Straight away change. Bring those legs in, nice and tight. Same again. Happy? Yeah. And let's go. So we're pushing. Push with that heel. Not with the toes. Big strikes with the heel. Just turn to the side. So big strikes with those heels. We're going with those heels nice and low, remember? Nice and low. Okay, good. So we're going to swap over again. Right. In your own time, not now, in your own time, what I want you to do is do from 5 seconds to 15 seconds. And in that 15 seconds, I want you to do 15 kicks. Then I want you to swap over. I want you to do 15 seconds with 15 kicks. Then you're going to swap over. Then you're going to do 25 seconds with 25 kicks. Swap over, 25 seconds with 25 kicks. Then you're going to go for the big one. You're going to do 40 seconds. Now you are going to be shattered. Your legs are going to feel like jelly. Alright, but 40 seconds, 40 kicks, maximum. Alright, maximum there, 40 seconds, no more than 40 seconds. Some of you are going to say, that's so easy. We want to build up gradually, gang. Gradually. This, by the way, is not a kick. Leg straight out, straight out, straight out, straight out. As soon as you do that 40, guess what? You got it, other side. What I suggest you do is get somebody else to time you and count. They can press, go, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got somebody else helping you as well. You've got that little bit of moral support. Okie dokie. Right then, there will be a time in that fight on the floor when you do have to get up. You've got no choice. You can't stay there. But we can give as much as we can. So we're on one side. What I want you to do is when we start moving in those 10-15 seconds, I want you to start moving around. Just get used to it. Then we're going to swap over, legs together, growing up. And we're going to start to move again. Exactly the same as you've just done on the opposite side. That's when friends and family come in. Only if it's safe to do so and you're allowed to do so. I want somebody to stand on the outside. Now this person has to be sensible, right? And preferably if we can, an adult. What I don't want you to do at this stage, okay, is be anywhere near that person's feet. And the reason being is just in case you get excited and as you spin round, you lock their legs and you break their legs. We don't want that. That's not going to happen. All I want is that person to be having either a cushion or a pillow in front of them, not leaning against the leg, well away from the leg. So if you're kicking, you're just kicking the cushion. That's all. You're not kicking that person's leg. I don't want you to kick their legs. Yeah? What we're going to do then is that person with that cushion, you could have a wood, a piece of rope or whatever it be, yeah, is we're going to do it 3 heights. We're going to do nice and low so we're hitting the ankle. Nice and 2 so we're hitting the centered area of the shin bone here. Yeah, and we're going to go for 3 no higher than the elbow, the kneecap. Don't want anybody going any higher than the kneecap because it's just not effective. Yep. So nice and relaxed. We're going 1, 2, 3, and back down. Nice and protected. 1, 2, 3. Once you've done 2 sets of 3, let's get this roll over nice and fast. So 1 low, 2 shin, 3 kneecap. Yeah? I've got to reiterate this, under no circumstances do you strike that person's leg, even if you think it's fun. Because this is not fun if that person ends up in accident and emergency in your local hospital for up to 13 hours. And then, now I've said it, poof, don't do it. Okay, no go. Obviously parents, if you can sit there and watch, supervise, that'd be great. They get carried away when they're with brothers and sisters. So, yeah. The next stage of that is the getting up process, but let's get used to that, have a go at that, and we'll work on that. Okay. Right, shake those legs. Good effort. Remember this one, just change over whenever you want to. Stop it and pause it anytime you want. Okay, right. So feet shoulders apart. What we're looking at doing now is those toes. Let's work on those toes. So our feet are going to be straight ahead. What I want you to do is pull those toes in slightly. Now we worked on this because as soon as we do this now, what's happening if we just push our bums down, yeah, we go into this root, this tree, yeah. Backs of our thighs, backs of our calves. So these are your thighs, these are your calves, yeah, and your gluteus, your bottom. From here, straight toes. Nothing really happens. You're nice and relaxed. As soon as you turn those toes in and push that hip forward, yeah, you've got solid bum cheeks, thighs and calves, nice and solid, big and strong. So from there now we're going to keep those legs. So we're working an exercise on those legs. So from the side, yep. So you've noticed some of us, I take this back to my traditional karate. So again, that's how I started before the freestyle. Traditional. So because we're stuck with this 2 meter distance, what we're going to do is we're going to do a lot of traditional stuff, which is very, very good for the brown belts and black belts. Excellent, because you're going to get the techniques perfect. So from here, toes, tuck them in. As soon as you tuck those toes in, just gently push your hips forward. That locks your muscles in your bum, your thighs and your calf. Right, I want you to concentrate on pushing those forward. I don't want to see any of this struggling, just tighten the hips forward and push the hips forward. So technically you should be straight. That is tight, it's all tight. That's solid. From there, we're looking at doing some moves with our upper body. Okay? So what I'll do is I'll concentrate my hands so you can see, so you're happy with your legs. Make sure toes are pointed in, nice and strong, and we've got that technique there. Good. Right, so that's one section. So we're looking at belt below is all work now. Continuously throughout this support now, throughout this training, that there below the belt is working out. You might not realise it, but it is working. So from here now, hands by the sides. So again, remember, toes in, bum forward, big and strong, nice and relaxed. So we're looking straight ahead, not up, not down, straight ahead. And all we're looking at doing from there is taking the right fist, first of all, across and bring it over. So do you know when we do our blocks, and you're taught to do this, I want you to just extend that now from here. Yep. So one is going down, blocking. So you've got all this strength. Now, do a couple of those. And what's going to happen with some of you, you'll forget to keep your muscles in your legs tight and your bum tight, and you'll start to go back to this. Yeah? Tighten those muscles. Strong. So I want this fist now, instead of coming here, with this strike, comes there. So you know that if that person's going to punch you in the stomach, you might get your arm there, but as soon as you strike, look at that now. Huge difference. It's gone past. It's gone past. Yep. So because you're working both sections of the body. So hands by the sides. We're going to start with our right arm first of all. So we're going to start here, block, punch. All right. So from there, from here, from here. Okay. So all we're doing, position, tight, big and strong. So our right arm goes first of all. So it comes down and it pulls back and it strengthens and it locks on. As soon as that's locked on, punch, big and strong. Keep that bum pushing forward. Nice strong punch. From here, Left hand now, straight down, block, strong, punch out. Here, block, punch. Here, block, punch. Lots of different variations where your hand goes. For me, once I've done that, here it sets itself. So I put my hand not underneath, because then there's no set, you just slide it, it's lazy. Yeah? You also from here, it's quite hard to do this. So get that on top, because it's another block, look. Because if all of a sudden it changes, strike, punch, another one. Yep. So as soon as you come in to use this arm, hand up. It's blocking, it's protecting you. From there, pulling back, snapping back. Here, up, and it's back, big and strong. Okay, so you're resetting all the time. But if you're going on top, okay, good. Right, put another move on that. Remember, toes, if you need to, just shake your bum, move those legs entirely up to yourself. Toes, pointing inwards, fist to the side. Right arm first of all, so we're going in, out, punch. From the punch there, all we're going to do is we're going to drop that one down, over again, punch. Two different techniques now. Look what we're doing. So before, we were coming in here, block, punch. Here, block, punch. Like we said here with the brown belts, some other instructors will do these little bits and shout itch, itch, itch. I'm not doing that with you lot. Yeah, you've got this on film now, you've got it recorded, so you can come back to it at any stage. But let's just start taking you up a little bit more, so we're getting more value, okay? So instead of here, out, yeah, doesn't matter where we're doing it, okay? Here, so for me, that protecting one I like on top, so here, protect, block. Right, once you've punched, okay, front hand, we're doing block, punch again. So you've done all these, you know, and I'll tell you when you've done all these, when you're doing your 1 to 30. Now when you do your 1 to 30 and you do your 1 to 60, 1 to 90, it doesn't matter what it is, yeah, you think to yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? Well, if you think about it now, 21, 22, 23, yeah, 24, 25, that's the technique we've just done, but I'm not moving back. So it is exactly the same as before, a block, but instead of coming down here and punching, down here and punching, I am doing block, punch, here. So it's a quick way of moving it around. Not as strong as this one, because the whole of the body's coming across with this, and you're locking up. But as soon as you've done here, punch, it's there. Punch, punch. Just want you to practice those, okay? Just practice those. Good, 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 good. I'm happy with that. Just shake your legs for me. So again, it's all about having that confidence. We are literally in the middle of trying to sort out, we've got obviously black belts to think of. We haven't forgotten about you lot. One's gone for your black belts. Obviously because you've come away from us and we've gone into this environment here, yes, you have got a lot of technical stuff to read and watch. Your fitness gang, your fitness. Over the last couple of black belts, I think personally, that's been one of the biggest concerns and issues. Now I know some of you are young, all right, but youthfulness is good. So you can still be fit enough. You will not be put forward for your black belt if I don't think you can't do it. But sometimes when you come in and I can do it, and it's like, oh. Now we have it when you have a bad day, but you've got to think about your own personal fitness now, your own personal fitness. So that's that. Next black belt, I think probably about 6, maybe about 6 of you. So, all right, okie dokie. Gang, well done. Good, good, good. Like I said to you, the brown and black belts, it's not about all running round. Every now and again, you'll have a fast session. Possibly next week, I'll start thinking about a faster session, so we're moving up. It's about techniques now. It's all about techniques. We've been punched by you, we've been kicked by you, we've been thrown by you. Yeah? We put the pads on and we've been beaten by you. We know what you're capable about doing. Now it's in that stress environment when you're on your own and you have to prove your techniques. Yeah? Point-wise for your black belt, doing a block and leaving it there, and doing a block and leaving it there, that's a full mark. So you'll lose 1 mark for just having it here, because you're tired. Yeah? blocks, basic blocks. Christopher likes this. Christopher will mark you down if you have a block here. Quite rightly so, because that is not protecting anything. That's going to get you a big punch in the head. We need to see those. Yep. Hence, you need to be practicing. Doesn't matter what your belt is. Doesn't matter if you're brown belt, yeah, white belt, blue belt, black belt. Basics. It's all about the basics, my friends. Right, gang. Been a pleasure. Again, parents, thank you very much. Health and safety, when on the business on the floor, if you do get somebody to help you with the legs, okay, do not make contact with them. Do not. All serious, you lot. Serious now. Health and safety, do not make contact with them. Right, you lot. Fingers crossed. Summer holidays soon, so we'll see you next week. Got a couple more weeks, I think we've got. And then we'll have summer off, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, gang, we're all back. Be safe, behave. Bow. Well done, you lot. Thank you.